What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive.
Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I'm currently on Bo and we're just about to do some pole work. So he's been quite busy this week, doing quite a lot of sort of flat work, schooling, getting ready for our sort of first competition of this season. But today we're going to have a little bit of a play with some poles. You can see I've got laid out in the background. Just a little bit of a fun session today. So I'm going to warm up and then we'll get and have a little bit of a play. And after I finish with him, the plan is to bring Buck up and he can have a look at the poles and see what he thinks. So stay tuned. So that's our little pole work session done with Bo. Bless him, he's a very good boy. He's just walking off. And then it'll be time to go and get little Buck. Bless him. So yeah, we're going to bring him up and he can have a look at the poles. I think he has done some pole work from where we bought him from. Obviously they backed him and got them sort of going, got them going quite quickly, obviously to sell. But like I say, we've sort of taken everything back and sort of done it my own way. So now it's sort of time for him to have a look at some poles. Not really going to sort of work him, so to speak. It's just going to bring him up, probably bring him up on the lunge line. I'm not going to ride him. He's done a few bits this week anyway, so yeah, it's just to give his brain something to sort of think about, and then they can obviously go out in the field, which they're thoroughly enjoying at the moment. I'm not sure they'll go out without rugs today, but they did yesterday, and yeah, they had great fun. They came in plastered in mud. I don't know how they found mud. We haven't had rain. We've had a bit overnight now though, so, and it's forecast to be a bit wet today, but it hasn't started yet, so that's why I've taken advantage of riding. But yeah, I think they can probably go out, turn out rugs on today, keep them clean. But yeah, they do like going out obviously with the rugs on. Buck is still molting like crazy. I've given up wearing fleeces. I've got an old hoodie on because I can't get it out of my fleece at the moment. Don't have that problem with Bo, mind you. He has like really short hairs that keep getting sort of stuck in his rug, which I think are a little bit irritating. But yeah, right, that's him walked off, and he's ground to a halt now anyway. You're a good boy. Is he? You a good boy? Yeah, you're always a good boy, aren't you? Always a good boy. Suppose all untacked and had a bit of sponge off, and now it is time to take Buck up. I've just ummed and ahed whether to put his bridle on or not, but I decided I'm going to take him up in his head collar. Because like I say, today is not about really working him. It's more about him using his brain, just getting him used to the idea of poles. So I thought it'd be quite nice to do it without any sort of pressure of having any harness or tack on. Yeah, so bit of an easy session. Yeah, introduce you to doing a few poles, get you sort of using your own body. That's, isn't it? Yeah. You're falling asleep. Bless him. Right, let's take him up to the school and see what he thinks.
Not exactly bought a string of show jumpers, have you?
Instead of playing with me, it's not me, does he?
Sorry?
He doesn't need me.
In what way?
I didn't know me cycling. I'm quite simple.
Yeah. He's in a roll now. It's good now he's not trying to kick his own nose.
And he's having to think
Yeah.
you've been doing that for years. Huh? Good boy. Yeah. His favourite part. You jump. Favourite part. Yeah. So what a clever boy. I wasn't actually planning on lunging him in trot over poles when we came up. I thought I'd just walk over a few. But he's a little pro, bless him. I think it's really good for both his body and his brain, the pole work. So we will sort of keep ticking over, doing a little bit of that with him. Just so he sort of learns where his feet are, really. I think you're better at poles than your brother. Yeah? Yeah, take everything in your stride. Yeah? When I was walking over them initially, he was getting to the point where actually he was more interested in trying to sort of get hold of my jumper or try and get the carrot that he obviously knows I've got, rather than concentrating on what he was doing with his feet. So that's why I started sort of stood back and sort of lunged him over them, really. It was almost like he didn't need me. I was just a distraction. So yes, getting quite independent. Yeah? Very, very good boy. Got do some packing out next. That's the next plan, isn't it? Yeah. Took over doing that a bit through summer. Yeah. Very clever boy. Very clever. Got my reflective gear on because it's Buck's first time going out on a ridden hack. So it's very exciting. I'm also a little bit nervous, I suppose. We're going out nice and early, so hopefully we won't meet too much traffic or any traffic on the lane. We're not going very far. Unfortunately, we are going to have to sort of turn around on the lane, which isn't always an ideal thing, particularly with youngsters, as they get in a bit of a habit of just sort of turning around. So it's nicer to do a bit of a route, but unfortunately, our sort of shortest route would be about sort of probably him sort of 35 minutes. It takes Bo about 40 minutes, but I think Buck walks a bit faster, bless him. But we're not quite at that sort of stage at the moment, so we're probably only going to sort of go 5-10 minutes up the road. He's got to go up our drive to start, so that's going to be quite a sort of challenge for him right off the bat, really. So we're going to get on the mountain block down here, and then we're going to go for our little walk.
Who, me or him? I'm knackered. Yeah, have to be careful with the lorry. Is that him or me? Yeah. Yeah. What, round this bend or now? No. Yeah. 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 2. He has. He has. Where are you turning? Or do you want me to go in front again? Okay, I'm not going to be able to make that distance up, that's the only thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So where do you want me now? Yeah. Yeah. You okay? I don't remember walking out with you with Bo. Is that because he was a bit more competent? Yeah. Can't remember, babe, that far back. But it's a bit like Bo, isn't it? Bo was a lot more bomb-proof until we exposed him to competition life. Look, Mark can stand by it.
It's that scary corner.
Is it scary corner?
Scary corner.
It's where the lady sits on you.
Yeah, it's a scary corner. You can't eat any of that. There's nothing edible there. I'm told, sorry. Have you got edibles? Have you got edibles?
You know what edibles are, don't you?
I'm just thinking that. It's gummy bears, isn't it? Cannabis.
But normally it's mushrooms, edibles.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, magic mushrooms.
Oh, I think it's anything like that, isn't it?
Oh, I know, clever. I see what you're doing.
What?
He's had one poo, you
Yeah.
realise he's not going to have a second, so you think, I'll up my chances. Yeah, so I like your thinking.
I'm still winning because you said 9.
I see, yeah, I
So
did.
even if he does 1,
Look at that buck, a poo-free school after yesterday's session.
so that was Buck's first proper hack out, although we did have to sort of turn around on the lane, and we were away and he knows it, and he was trying to raid my pocket because he knows there's still a little bit of carrot left. I walked him down the drive because, like I say, our drive's quite sort of steep, and it's still very, very unbalanced, so he's only a baby, and even Bo sometimes at the end of the ride can sort of wobble coming down there, so I thought it was probably fairer for me to walk. Good exercise for me as well, and it's downhill, so it's not too bad. I'd rather walk down it than up it. Poor husband had to do all the walking with us, but yeah, Buck went out in front. He was good as gold. We didn't meet any traffic, but that's not a bad thing really. Just sort of getting his confidence, and yeah, he's definitely gaining in that all the time. Bless him. He's a very, very clever boy. Cheeky now. Yes, he knows when he's been a good boy. Yes, you do, don't you? You've got to wait for the carrot. So that's it for this week's video. I feel that's a huge sort of milestone, really. I feel like it's almost sort of graduated baby school now. He's done his sort of first ride. Yeah. You want to go in and see your brother and tell him all about it? Yeah. See you guys next week. Bye.